Oh, welcome to Fluketronic. So what you've been listening to is a flute I've had for a couple of months, but just now starting to feel confident enough that I can present this flute. Very, very unique flute here. This is called the Mayan Long Count flute by Geoffrey Ellis. It's actually a joint collaboration back in 2011-2012 with Geoffrey Ellis, the maker, and Scott August, player and kind of designer. So this is a 4-hole flute, just got 4 holes on the front. Very unique scale. There's not a lot of info on this flute still on the internet, but thankfully with the help of the Wayback Machine, I was able to find a pretty good write-up on this. I'll give you a link to that. I won't read it all today, but pretty interesting how this flute came to be. But just a really unique looking flute. It is hard maple dyed this lovely jade color. And you can see all kinds of carvings there. The website has some indication of what the carvings mean. It's related to the Mayan calendar. That's where the name long scale comes from. So musically, the scale is pretty interesting. It's a low A. Now I did have this on the tuner a little earlier. I think it is, at least for me, playing a little bit flat of a 440 reference. So I don't know if it was specifically tuned to 432 or something like that or not, but probably makes sense. But the low note is A, second note is C sharp, which is a major third, and then you go up a tone from that to the D sharp, which would be a flat fifth in this scale, and then you go to the E and then G. So it's I don't know if the scale really has a name, but Scott came up with that in collaboration with Geoffrey, and this is what they came up with. So mouthpiece, if we'll be able to see this, it's a pretty wide, flat mouthpiece, probably more akin to maybe a shakuhachi or a very wide kind of design. It's definitely a lot wider than more recent Shao flutes that I've tried from Mr. Ellis. So it takes a little bit broader embouchure. Doesn't take a whole lot of breath. And as you heard, if you tighten it up, it's pretty easy to hit the second octave. And I think you also heard there I got the third harmonic, third octave on the root note at least. So I was able to get 3 different A notes out of that. So I was a little worried that I was going to be able to play this flute, being that it was so long. But having that second note be the major third up really helps with the reach. So it's not that far to the bottom hole. I kind of play it with pinkies, and as you maybe saw in the first part, it's kind of easy just to do one index finger on the top, and then these 2 fingers are very comfortable for the top 3 holes. And so I kind of start there and then kind of figure out where my pinkies need to go. But yeah, pretty cool. Don't know what I'm going to do with it really. We'll do some shorts and other improvisation with it, I'm sure. But it's just, when I saw this come up for sale on Flute Portal, it was just so different and unique that I had to give it a try. So I'll keep it around just to look at, if nothing else. But yeah, really unique offering, and just goes to show just the things you can do in the flute world are just always different and unique, and always running into something interesting. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching.